Hi, I'm Cody. This is my wife, Christina, and we just recently moved to Grand Junction. In fact, about a week and a half ago. So a little bit about our move. It kind of started with a family reunion last summer. My uncle, who's from this area, Moab, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away. Mm-hmm. I'd mentioned to him that, we wanted to move to somewhere like Moab, or, it's kind of a pipe dream anyways. But he mentioned, moving to a place like Grand Junction, thought that, that'd be a little bit better for our family. So, but we still didn't think it was going to be anything serious until maybe a couple months later, we started looking at houses.
It was probably about 2 months later.
Yeah,
because we came from Chandler, Arizona, and we were in the process of looking for a home in Arizona, and that was stressful enough because the market is quite more expensive out there. So trying to expand our options, it kind of opened up the idea more realistically for Colorado. So that's kind of where the conversation started off.
In fact, I told her to do a little window shopping. We were getting frustrated with the market out in Chandler. So I told her, hey, go have fun. Just look at some houses in Grand Junction. She turned it back on me and said, no, you do it. So so I ended up looking at some houses. And that's when I realized, this is, just kind of a diamond in the rough. The housing price was much better. There's no way we could have gotten into a house like this out in Chandler. Without selling our house out there. So we're leaving that as a rental property. And that's another thing we're able to accomplish by moving out here with the housing price.
Just keeping our Arizona home. And it's our first home too, so that was kind of important, to keep that home. So.
Yep, absolutely. It's been a long-term goal of ours to get into real estate investing. So this kind of helped make that happen. So anyways, as we started looking and realized, hey, Grand Junction is a realistic option. All the pieces were starting to fall into place. I'm a natural researcher, so I started researching, looking at YouTube, ended up finding Robert and Christie. Their channel just phenomenal. Anything that you want to know about Grand Junction, the area around here, they basically cover it. So me as a planner, as somebody who does a ton of research, it was a gold mine for me. In fact, my son, Marcus, 6 years old, as we're watching the video, started memorizing the phone number and telling me I need to call Robert. So.
We watched so many videos and he's just hanging out in the background. And at the beginning of Robert's video, he normally says his phone number. We watched so many that he just memorized it. And he thought it was like the funniest thing because he would ask us, did you call Robert yet? Are we moving to Colorado yet? So it was pretty funny.
Yeah. So, we've only been here for a short period of time, about a week and a half, but we've already gotten a chance to get out and explore a little bit. We went out to Moab, saw Grandma, who's out there, by the way. A few other family members out there. Next day, we made a trip up to the Grand Mesa, which is phenomenal. It was too short of a trip, so we're going to be making plenty more up there.
Yeah, we took the kids up there to see some snow because we didn't know how long there would be snow up there. So they got a kick out of that. We went up there for maybe a couple hours, and there was enough snow on the ground for them to make some snowballs and throw it around. So, in Chandler, Arizona, we don't normally see snow. So
right.
We have to drive 2-3 hours away to see snow. So we drove about 30-40 minutes from our new home here. So that was awesome. Short trip, so the kids loved it.
By the way, snow, wherever the sun wasn't touching, the mountains were just covered in snow. So in mid-May, still a ton of snow up there. Kids got to play, throw some snowballs, and it looked like classic Colorado up there. There was even a bald eagle flying above the lake while everybody's down there fishing and kayaking. It was an amazing trip, even though it was a short one. Yeah. So we're looking forward to getting out and doing more exploring.
Yeah, like you said, we've only been here for like a week and a half, so we have a list of things we want to still do. I recently went on a trip to Vegas, and we're about 10 minutes from the airport, so him dropping me off was real quick and easy. The flight was painless. It was fairly short, and we don't live close enough to the airport where it's loud or anything like that in the area. So that's really nice. On the way back from the airport, I just let him know when I landed, and he left the house at that point. So he didn't even have to wait around the airport or anything like that. That's been a new experience.
Yeah, we're used to big
yeah,
airports, if anything else. So this is, I mean,
lots
just
of
night and day
traffic,
different.
big airports, where we came from. So it's kind of a, fresh air for us a little bit. But our son, well, all our kids actually want to also check out bananas. They've been talking about bananas since we started watching one of Robert's videos, and I think he made mention of bananas in one of the videos. And ever since then, that has been on our son's bucket list of things to do. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of things we still need to do, but we're excited to get out and explore more. And
yeah, we'll probably be exploring for the next few years. There's way too much out here to do to try and get it all in a few trips. So looking forward to it.
But it gets us all out of the house and gets us exploring. So I'm really excited.
We definitely want a special thanks to Robert and Christie for making this happen.
Definitely.
I mean, they're obviously veterans at this and helping people move from out of state. They put together a really good team with Alan Coombs in his office. Communication was perfect. So honestly, I mean, it couldn't have gone more smooth. So definitely a big thank you to Robert and Christie for making it happen.
I agree. And, they made it just so painless, just so welcoming too. And it's a big deal when you move from a different state, to another state. They make you feel comfortable. They make you feel like, it was the right decision to do. So many thanks to them, because we probably wouldn't be here today if we didn't do so much research and watch so many of his videos. So we thank you.